Recently, I visited my relatives in the northern Czech Republic with my wife, and since the birthplace of Radium, Jáchymov or Joachimsthal is close by, I could not miss out on spending a night at this beautiful place. The world's oldest mine still in use is located here, and the word dollar originates from this place. That is how extensive the mining history of Jáchymov is. Instead of the popular modern mining dumps nearby, we went to search the forests near the upper parts of the town. These trees are growing on top of mining pits and dumps that are several hundred years old. The first hotspot came by roughly 5 minutes into our evening walk, kind of a promising start. I realized that this rock is way too big to get out, so I covered my traces and moved on instead. As always, you can skip to the end for the HD pictures of my finds. This tree looked like it fell recently, so checking under it seemed like a good idea. There was only a weaker signal here, but after that first big rock that I couldn't get, I did not want to give up easily this time.
There's definitely something here.
Thankfully, this was the only piece I really had to work for. The rest of them gave themselves up much easier. Honestly, after digging this deep, I thought this piece was gonna be stronger. Oh well, on to the next spot. I like finding small pieces like this, but I only take them home if they are very potent or if they have secondary minerals on them.
That's extremely nice and potent. Clean up after myself because I just fucked up Mother Nature. Come on, little buddy.
At this point, my wife sent me a message that she found several hotspots while I was exploring this small area at the start of the trail. While I was waiting for her, I found yet another hotspot just nearby. On this small section, I found at least 5 hotspots within a short period of time.
Literally. Right outside.
This was yet another small piece, but it had a dose rate of over 100 microsieverts per hour. Definitely not pre-Bram levels, but the highest one so far.
I only explored this 10-meter area, and I'm already found like 3 really strong, nice hand pieces.
And that is how easy it was. Maybe 2 meters from the previous spot and a few minutes of digging. Now the only thing I need is some luck for a nice Botryoid or yellow specimen. I got a really nice UV light recently, so when I gather enough pieces, I'll check them for secondaries in a spot with less sunlight. At this point, my wife was close by, so I took a rest and waited for her. She actually found most of the specimens in the remainder of this video. I sent her my location and waited for her to show me the spots she found. At the first spot, I was getting between 2 and 3 microsieverts per hour, which is usually an indicator that a piece is maybe 30-40 centimeters away.
240, 250, meg lesz ez, 260.
However, I was unable to narrow this down. I got the suspicion that probably this whole hillside is just mostly low-grade ore, and this feeling got stronger and stronger as I was doing measurements.
Direkt hagytam a kesztyű. 270.
Finally, after measuring a few pieces off the ground, I was sure that this whole field is just full of low-quality ore.
Mennyi? És ez mit tudom? Az a baj, hogy ilyenkor nem lehet jól mérni, mert ha ilyen sok a háttérsugárzás, szó-szó. Ami azt jelenti, igen. Bekapcsolom, meg kattogja?
Aha. Ja.
Hol van?
From this point onwards, my wife kept finding piece after piece so quickly that I could barely keep up the digging to match her pace.
Hát ez mert földön. Itt.
A nice tip is that when you get your first indication that something is nearby, make a cross-pattern measurement first. From the 4 values you get, you can almost always pinpoint where exactly is your specimen.
4, 3, 2, 1. Tehát Laura. Ez mindjárt kint van.
I was a bit confused here, because it looks like the piece is already out, but I am still getting a low dose rate.
Beszarok. Ez a pici. Aha. Ez valami másodlagos lesz meg.
I kept this piece because I felt that this is gonna be fluorescent. See the pictures at the end to see if I was right.
Mennyi ez annyi? Aha, lenémítod? Hát... Még ennek biztató volt a színe. lesz az. Ez maximum pár centire van tőlem. Próbálok között keresni. Mutat, hogy melyik irányban van. Ez a te uránod. Még van itt is ráadásul. Több. Mondanám, hogy elveszik, de könnyű megtalálni. Na mi ez?
While I was struggling to get this rock out, Laura casually kicked over a whitish piece of ore that turned out to be bright green under UV light. It was just laying on the ground.
Na jó. Azt te találtad. De ügyes vagy.
It was already getting late, so we packed up and went home to return the next morning.
Most még nem akarok keresgélni, hogy mehessünk egy kicsit.
The first find of the day was some poor guy's headlamp. It was still working, so I hung it up to a branch on the trail. Hopefully he will find it there later.
Ez jó. Hangod? Kinyissam. Ki van.
Laura kept her lucky streak going, finding the first specimen of the day roughly 15 seconds after I turned on her radio code.
Hát ezt kiszedjük. Nice morning. Aha. Spicy. És Botryoid. Ilyen gubós.
And this is why I have to closely check every piece. This ugly looking rock turned out to be a Botryoid one, a quite rare sight in Jáchymov. And of course, my wife found this one too.
Hogy egy rohadt mély gödröt ástam, de durva, hogy néz ez ki. Ezek ilyen horpáknak nevezett dolgok, és a középkor végén ilyenekbe bányáztak. Na, majd megmutathatod. Nézd! Ez volt az, amiért egy méterre leástam majdnem.
Jézusom! Hát ezt mire megtaláltad?
Hol? Aha, ez is közel van.
És a másik az, hogy...
Igen? Aha. Ja, az biztos, hogy nem.
This forest, with its old mining pits, had such an awesome atmosphere. I almost felt like I'm one of the old-timers digging out here in the quiet.
Hát ez mindjárt meg is van. Jó, az megvan. Megnézzük UV alatt, mit tud. Melyik fel az aktívomba szélem. Itt, ahol ezt a tobozt oda raktam. Azt hiszem. Itt? Ja, ez alatt, aha, emlékszem, hogy raktam ezt. Ez itt van a felszínen. Vagy kicsi. Hihetetlen. Ezt látom innen is, hogy zöld.
On one of these pieces, I could see a faint fluorescence under UV light, but nothing worth keeping after all.
Ez jó.
After some snack time, we took the road through the forest towards the Rovnost I dump.
Ez itt. De jó ez is. Ez is milyen jól néz ki. Ez nem csak fakéreg lesz. So I'm gonna leave this here because I don't want to dig the road up, and Laura already found a rock which is really close to the surface. Show me the uranium, woman. Ez ami közel van? Aha. Kétszer. Ott 150. Aha. 170. And it's...
On this super old pile, Laura found our hottest piece of the trip, clocking in at over 200 microsieverts per hour.
Then it's 200. Classic. Igen? A másik. Megnézem, jó? Aztán lehetünk, mert tényleg itt szerintem egész nap kereshetnénk. Megmutatod még egyszer? Itt? Aha. Négy. Öt. Hát, ez is közel van. Hát ugye amikor egy eret megtalálnak, ez is itt van mindjárt. valami alacsonyabb minőségű cucc. 30-40. Megnézzük őket a lámpával.
We soon arrived at the Rovnost I dump. I know that these places hold super weather pieces at best. My main goal was just to see the place and maybe get one small token, a spicy souvenir to take with me as a memory.
Rovnost.
Of course, my wife instantly found a familiar black patch on a huge boulder.
Ja, hogy ez? Ez az egész. Nézd. Itt van a túloldalán ez a fekete Botryoid urán érc. Nézd meg. Tudod? Ott van egy ilyen, ezt hívják urán szurokércnek. Itt. Így. Ez a fekete, és látszik is, hogy mennyit tud. 120. Ott van. Ez, és alatta az biztos, hogy világít. Itt ez sárga. Ez kegyetlen. Itt megnézek egy kicsit, körbenézek. Aztán mehetünk. Laura, feldobod a kalapácsomat? Kösz. Ó, ez nekem elég. Találsz itt sok érdekes nem sugárzókövet is. Például ezt itt. Itt lesz mindjárt készedem, 13. Tökéletes. Meg vagyok. Lehetünk. Job done.
Thank you for coming with me on this journey. Be sure to stay for the pictures at the end.